Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I'm Hussaini bin Haslan from Group 2. For this video, I will show my group conduct a home-based experiment, namely exploding lunch bag. This experiment involves acid-base reaction. In this experiment, we only need two substances that are vinegar or acetic acid or even ethyl acid and baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. According to Bronsted-Lowry theory of acids and bases, the theory says that acid is a substance that donates proton or hydrogen ion, while base is a substance that accepts protons. So, in this experiment, the acid is vinegar and the base is baking soda.
There are two objectives in this experiment. First is to perform acid-base reaction by exploding lunch bag using materials at home. Second is to identify acid and base in this reaction.
Have you wondered why objective is important to experiment? Actually, objective serve as a purpose of experiment, so people will know why an experiment is conducted. Specifically, the objective is what you are supposed to accomplish in the experimental procedure to find out the final result. Furthermore, people are able to predict where this experiment is heading to and what things will happen throughout the experiment. Last but not least, objective as part of introduction that aids us to list the questions we hope to answer through the course of experiment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hey everyone, good day. I'm Kuha and Aisyah, Matrix 207437, and today I'll be explaining to you all about the precautions and procedures which will be carried out throughout the experiment. Okay, there are two precautions which should be followed in this experiment. One, wear gloves. Second one, wear goggles. Okay, let's move into the procedures. First of all, we should perform this experiment in the kitchen sink so that we only have to clean the kitchen sink instead of cleaning the whole kitchen. Second, pour quarter cup of warm water into the sandwich bag which will be used throughout the experiment, and next add in half cup of vinegar into the sandwich bag. Later on, put 3 tablespoons of baking soda into the middle of tissues, and later wrap the baking soda properly in the middle of the tissue. Now, it's a very crucial time and we have to work really fast by zipping the sandwich bag partially and leave some space so that the tissue with baking soda can be put inside. Later on, put the tissue with baking soda quickly and zip the bag completely so that there's no any air that can enter on it. Okay, and then keep the bag inside the sink and step back. You'll notice that the sandwich bag will be expanding and expanding. Pop! Okay, this is what the sandwich bag will do. Okay, that's all for these procedures. Now, you can see what's Yiling doing in this experiment and have fun doing in your house too. It's very easy and simple.
everyone, my name is Farah Izzati binti Jumsi. So here I will explain about the result and the discussion. Okay, based on the experiment that we have done, the result is the lunch bag is explode and produce white foam. Okay, as we know, the reaction that occurs between baking soda and vinegar is actually acid-base reaction. This is because the baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, while the vinegar is a diluted solution that contains of acetic acid, which can act as base and acid respectively. When the sodium bicarbonate mixes with the acetic acid, the hydrogen ion from the acetic acid will react with the sodium ion and bicarbonate ion in the sodium bicarbonate. From this reaction, carbonic acid and sodium acetate will be produced. Then the carbonic acid that produced will decompose immediately into water and carbon dioxide. This is the second reaction that called decomposition reaction. Okay, after the experiment, we can see that there is bubble and white foam when the lunch bag is explode. Actually, the white foam is represent that it is a carbon dioxide gas. So here I include the overall equation for the reaction between baking soda and vinegar. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisyah binti Muhammad. So now I will explain about the conclusion of this experiment. The experiment was successfully conducted and the objective of this experiment was successfully achieved. The objectives are to determine the acid-base reaction by exploding lunch bag using materials at home and to identify acid and base from this reaction. Basically, from this experiment, when baking soda and vinegar are mixed together, an acid-base reaction occurs to create carbon dioxide gas. Thus, the lunch bag will start to expand and eventually explode. Besides, it is also determined that baking soda is a base while vinegar is an acid. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.